Good morning, everybody. It is morning time, which means that it's time for our first meal. Our first meal is 180 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 2 pieces of sourdough toast with 10 or 15 grams of Kerrygold butter for cooking and to spread on the toast. Plus we have some elements right here, some chocolate element, all of our vitamins right here. I'll tell you guys real quick. We got NAC, we got vitamin D, we have freaking inositol, we have B12, no, we'll take our B12 after we eat. We have P5P, which is the active form of B6. We have glutathione, so many nice things for us. Pop them all in. Now we're just waiting for the coffee to be done. And yeah, we're gonna eat this up, drink some coffee, and then get on with our day. Sorry, so you guys wanna see the saddest thing that you ever seen in your life? Check this out, look. So we got this sauna, we won this sauna actually, and we have this ice barrel. Super cool, right? We're gonna be able to do amazing recovery stuff in our own backyard, but the freaking electricians that I keep trying to hire keep canceling on me. It's all right. Eventually we'll get in this thing, but we leave for Hawaii soon, and we have this sauna in our backyard just not being used. So it's been like weeks, man. It's been weeks. It's been like a month that I've put that together. It's just, let's go to the gym now. All right, we're finally on our way to the gym. It's 9 a.m. We're gonna go in and crush this freaking workout, dude. Monster Games is in like 4 weeks. You guys keep sliding around. Stop moving, all right? If you're at your computer watching, stop moving. Monster Games is in like 4 weeks, 4 months, 5 months, something like that. So we have got some freaking work to do. It's time to get serious. Let's motherfucking go. All right, so now we're in the gym, and what I've been doing every single day, because I need to take this more seriously before every single session, is go wadding. It's a sponsored ad right here, my first ever sponsored ad. No, I'm just kidding. So we are going to do a pre-workout wad, or pre-wad, go wad, I guess. I'm not gonna film all of it because it's just a lot to put in. But yeah, we're going to put in here 10 minutes. Our session has snatch, overhead squat, box front squat, Romanian deadlifts. There we go. And it puts all of our stuff right there, just like that. Boom. Let's go. Mobility work is something that, admittedly, I have neglected. I was very, very into yoga for a good amount of time. I'm yoga certified, 200 hours. But I just haven't made time. I haven't made it a priority. And so I'm kind of prone to injury. And since then, what I've done to not be prone to injury is I've been eating a lot more. I hired a nutritionist, and that's number one. That's been helping me the most. Frequent ice baths, sauna, and now working in mobility every single day, pre-workout, and I'm gonna try to do before bed too. All right, so today, that was a progression from last week. Today we were supposed to start heavier and also end heavier. So for the first set, we went 165, second set was 165, third, 175, 4, 175, 5, 180, 6, 180, 7, 185, 8, 185, 9, 195, and 10, 200. And I'm not exactly sure if those are the exact weights. I'm gonna go back and watch the video later. But we started and ended heavier than last week, and it was 1 squat snatch plus 1 overhead squat every 45 seconds by 10. I'm super, super happy with that because snatch is the one thing that my confidence isn't really like super high on. It's mostly like positional stuff and like just technique based stuff that I'm like not the most comfortable with the snatch still. But my goal is to get up to a certain number by Monster Games, and this just put intense confidence in me. So now we're done with that. We move on to 4 box front squats, 1 second pause on the box, and we're supposed to do it at 85 to 90% of last week's heavy, and last week's heavy 4 was 300. So we'll figure out what that number is and we'll move on. Something that has been very, very, very helpful for me as of recently is writing in this journal. Making sure that I write all my training in this journal. I'll still type it up for like an email from my coach at the end of the week, but writing it down lets me see things clearly, and I like to write numbers before I do them to get it in my head, and it helps instill confidence in me. So this has been super helpful. I recommend. Box front squats now. Let's go. The thing that bothers me the most on that is my shoulder and like my bicep, elbow. Felt good though. That was the last set. We're done with front squats. Time for snatch grip RDLs. All right, it's an E2 mom. 5 snatch grip RDLs. 2 seconds on the way down, 1 second pause, 2 seconds up. Okay, session 1 is done. That's the lifting portion of the day. We have a second session that comes up in the afternoon. So now we're going to clean the gym. This is just the back room that you guys are seeing right now. There's a whole front room. We're gonna clean back here. We're gonna go fuel up. We're gonna take my son to school, train some people, and then get on to session number 2. Let's go. That's the only set you get. All right, so we are back home for a second. We just gotta eat, and then we have another training session in like a few hours, depending on how work goes type thing. So right here is, this is, I think 85 grams of elbow macaroni with half a serving of pasta sauce and 185 grams of ground beef, plus 2 slices of sharp Amish cheddar cheese. If you haven't had sharp Amish cheddar cheese, I highly, highly recommend. It will change your freaking life when it comes to cheese. We're gonna eat this up, and then we have some more stuff to do. So I guess that my microphone wasn't on at all during my warm-up sets or anything. We're doing a squat endurance piece right now, and we've been working on this progression for a couple weeks. It sucks really bad. But today is 3 sets of 6 reps at 265, 30 seconds rest, and then we have 12 jumping lunges per leg, rest 30 seconds, and then 24 unbroken thrusters, and we get to choose the weight. I'm gonna use 40s today. My gut and like my ego is telling me to go 50s to take a chance, but I need to do something that I can express intensity with, so I'm gonna try to keep it the same throughout every single set and do 40s. And if it feels light, feels good, then I'll go up, but I'm gonna stick to 40s for now. We're all warmed up, let's go. We did our go wad. That's the most important part. All right, that was a tough session. I'm not even gonna lie, that was really tough. But we made it through, and we actually did some pretty good splits on that one. So the theme that kept coming up, and the thing that I'm gonna write down that I did really well during that workout, was that I trusted my instincts and trusted in my abilities. I think as an athlete and just in life in general, one of the most underdeveloped skills and the thing that you could see the most success with is if you learn how to trust yourself. Learning how to trust yourself in the right circumstances, knowing that you have done the things in order to get to the spot that you need to be, or rather trusting
that you have the abilities and that you've worked up to the abilities to accomplish the thing that you want to accomplish is such an underutilized skill or underdeveloped skill for most people, that when you are able to develop the skill of trusting yourself and trusting that you have done the things necessary to get to a certain point, to make sure that you are capable of doing things to get to where you need to be, is just, it's like one of the best feelings that you can have. It's one of the best skills that you can develop. So that's the thing that I'm going to write down here in this notebook from today's workout, is that I trusted in my abilities. I trusted that I would make the right decisions, stuck with the weight that I needed to make, or that I needed to use. And yeah, that's basically it. We got Uncle Pete, Uncle Coach Pete in the building. There, ready? There he is, over there. Hi, Pete. 235 grams of white rice, 2 pieces of sharp Amish cheddar, 135 grams of ground beef, burger bowl. Only thing it's missing is pickles, Pete. That's it. Pickles are gross. What? Are you serious? Yeah. No shot.